Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
At Southland Casino Hotel, it's time to work hard, play hard with our $500,000 giveaway. Earn entries October through November 9th and take home free play and amazing prizes on select Saturdays, including a big rig. Stay connected on social media for weekly drawing clues. Join us November 9th for the grand finale drawing where you could drive off in a four-wheeler, side-by-side, or big rig. Work hard and play harder at Southland Casino Hotel. Must be 21 plus. Play responsibly. For help quitting, call 800-522-4700.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing compares to catching your Grizzlies IRL. And that all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Grizzlies tickets at Ticketmaster. Whether they're here at FedEx Forum or on the road, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. And there's no better brag than saying you saw it live.
Goldberg announces he's going to have a retirement match in 2025, and he said this on College Game Day.
We know you're trying to ride the coattails because the 2025 is supposed to be the year of John Cena. Goldberg, I have a message for you, my guy. We don't care about your retirement match. Your retirement match was 3 years ago. Go somewhere, go away.
Tune in to Grind City Wrestling weekly on the Grind City Media app and on the Grind City Media YouTube channel.
The three big beats this week. One was root for points in honor of John Roser. How about that Miami-Louisville game?
Good
Crushed
grief.
the over, which was 60. Finished with 97 total points, 52-45. Meanwhile, the Academy's covering again, both Army and Navy, getting the job done.
This.
Army, best start since 96.
America.
Navy crushed Charlotte. They're ranked 23rd and 24th in the country.
The Odds Couple, live at 2 p.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Anticipate each challenge. Make a quick response. Capitalize on every opportunity. And win. Greatness won't wait. It's true in basketball. It's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle. Play hard. Bank easy. Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by August 31st. And you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing beats catching your Grizzlies IRL, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back with tickets to every upcoming matchup. Whether you're catching the Grizzlies at home or on the road, you'll find tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Grizzlies tickets today. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside again soon, Memphis.
Justin Timberlake.
I'm bringing sexy back.
The Forget Tomorrow World Tour. Live in Memphis. Justin Timberlake. FedEx Forum, Saturday, November 23rd. Get tickets now at livenation.com. The brand new single Selfish is available to stream and download now.
If I get jealous, I can't help it.
For more, hit up justintimberlake.com.
One of the things I really do like about the history of the Memphis Grizzlies is that we have people who have moved here and stayed here. I like how much some of those guys have not only made millions here and won games here, but spent real time here and raised children here.
Yes.
And become a real part of the community.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Who do you see ending up in the SWAC championship game? So give me your East and your West based on what you see right now.
If I had to say from what I've seen this year so far, I think you're probably going to get a Southern Jackson SWAC championship.
Get all of your HBCU sports and culture news by tuning in to HBCU Huddle with CJ Hurt and Mike Wallace. New episodes drop every Thursday on grindcitymedia.com, YouTube, and Spotify.
Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
Here we go. It's noon on GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It's the Friday, November 8th, 2024 edition of the show. Today on the show, got a home game tonight for the Memphis Grizzlies. They are going to be playing against the Washington Wizards at FedEx Forum. We'll get you ready for that game. We'll give you a Skydog of the game and give you reasons to hate the opponent, as we always do when another team comes into town. After tonight, Grizzlies are going to be gone for a good little while. They're going to be embarking on a long West Coast road trip. Big football weekend. There was a fantastic NFL game that went on last night. Big college football weekend ahead. The week after, or the week of, the playoff rankings all coming out, and so now a lot of added pressure for some of the big teams. Brian Edwards from VegasInsider will join us as he does on Fridays. It's a Friday. It's kind of cold outside, but smile, let's do it. Turn it up! Hope everybody's having a good day. All right, ton of stuff to get to on the show today. Grizzlies, as I mentioned, are going to be in action against the Washington Wizards tonight at FedEx Forum. There are a bunch of guys out for the Grizzlies. And interestingly enough, as I had to record an episode of The Mismatch with Jacoby this morning, one of the things that we do on our Friday episodes is go through teams that we love and loathe, players we love and loathe throughout the week that was. And because there were no games on Tuesday night, this was a very light week around the league. Most of these teams just played one or two games since our pod at the beginning of the week. And then you had like some weird ones because I have to go through every team and all the schedules and then the outcomes and the players and everything. And so as I was going through each team one by one, it stood out to me when I got to the Wizards, they haven't played since Monday. It's just, I mean, can you imagine? Like the Grizzlies might have like if they ever took that much time off, we might actually have players on our team.
It'd be the first round of the playoffs when you get that.
I feel like we've played 10 games in like the last 12 days. They haven't played since Monday, so they've just been sitting around from Monday until they're playing a Friday game here tonight in Memphis. And so it's just a weird schedule anomaly that went on with them this week, but should be well rested, the Wizards, as they are playing against the Grizzlies tonight at FedEx Forum. Big college football weekend ahead, including a massive game right down the road, which is the Ole Miss Rebels hosting the Georgia Bulldogs. We'll get to all the games that are going on this weekend. As I mentioned, Brian Edwards is going to join us on the show as he does on Fridays. Before I get to anything, I'll welcome the birthday boy, John Roser, to the show. John Roser, a.k.a. the Cologne Ranger, the Body Spray Bandit, Senor Sack, Johnny Backbone, Johnny Bearcat.
Happy birthday
to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. A birthday cake and 2 C4s.
Yeah.
Our beloved Jenna Broyles has delivered the goods. She has given Roser his cake. She has given Roser his 2 C4s.
Yes.
He is the birthday boy
Wait, zoom in
today.
on that photo.
And in fact,
Put it on that photo. Wait.
Actually, as of today, he is no longer the birthday boy. He is the birthday man. The birthday man.
Mike
John
Gundy.
Roser.
It's my Mike Gundy year.
Roser
Man,
has
I'm
turned 40. He is now officially a man.
Shout out Mike Gundy.
I'm 40.
Yep. I'm a man. I'm 40. Devin Walker is here also. He is the microphone mangler, Senor Quasadilla, Mr. Math, Navajo Joe, the reporter, the photographer. Sir his. He's Walker 93.
Yeah, today's not about me, man.
It's not about him. You don't even have to play it.
I was going to talk about Lamar Jackson shining on y'all haters last night with that gold, with that ice in his mouth. But today's about John Roser. We're celebrating Rose the
We can
GOAT
talk
today.
about the Baltimore Ravens.
Huh?
Oh, no. I like you talking about you instead.
You like what we're talking about? No. But no,
Dude,
today's about our guy, John Roser, man. The
Yes,
GOAT over here,
it
man.
is his birthday.
Makes a lot
Look
of
at
shit
him.
happen,
He is
man.
so intensely uncomfortable.
He doesn't know what to do with his hands or his face.
He doesn't I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to
I
do.
don't like the spotlight being on me.
You want a shotgun to C4?
Dude, no.
He got one over there already.
My girlfriend bought me. You cannot. These are not in stores anymore.
Oh, she got you a collector's item C4.
She got me a case.
My
of them.
girlfriend.
Exclusive C4.
My girlfriend got me a C4.
She got me a case of these. The
Oh my
cherry
God!
limeade.
That is true love.
Did she go on eBay? What did she buy them joints
Oh, you
from?
probably
Temu?
get them on Amazon.
Sounds like she wants you to be more energetic.
Yeah, Roser. Johnny Low Energy over here.
No comment.
Johnny Low Energy.
No comment.
I'm a man.
Roser,
I'm 40.
it's your Pat Tillman year, bro.
Oh, no, stop.
God.
Come on.
That's the
We
worst
can use some. Yeah, use somebody different.
Oh, Sean Kemp, my bad.
Somebody alive.
Sean Kemp.
It's your Sean Kemp year.
Yep, and we have gotten
My
it.
bad.
So he has his C4 and he has his
Do any NBA
chocolate
players
cake.
still wear 40?
Bro, no, bro.
No,
Hold
but
on,
do
let
any
me see.
NBA players still wear this? There's
I think that's like an extinct number, bro.
got to be some that wear
No,
40.
there is a guy that
Let me see.
I saw my man Trey Kirby earlier this week.
we got-
He did the most unique numbers in the NBA right now.
We got 5 wearing 40, by the way.
Well, he did the most unique.
Yeah.
And 2 Grizzly representatives with Conchar and Smart
36, yeah, 46.
and 40 and but then there was a guy in the NBA. God, what was his name?
I got the list right here if you want.
No. There is a guy wearing a uniform this year that has never been worn in NBA history.
Oh, I think I saw that story. Let me see.
think it's 84. Is it 84? It's some
Is it
great-
72, Ryan Rupert.
Is that who it is?
Ron Rupert. Nobody's who do you know wears this 170?
I don't know.
61 Pat Spencer with the Warriors.
61's amazing. 61 is.
97 Eugene Amarali for the Washington Wizards.
I'm telling you, there is a player.
Pat Spencer's not the only one to wear 61.
Okay, so it's not him. Is it? It must be Ron Rupert then, bro.
For back-to-back seasons, in 1962, the Cincinnati Royals had Bevo Nordman.
Bevo.
The guy's name is
Okay,
Bevo.
no, here it is. McVay of the Rockets, the first 58 in history.
58. I guess he didn't make the active roster because he's not on this list.
He's the first. He was the first
50.
58 is a crazy.
Who do you have who wears 40 this year? I only have 3 names.
O-line ass number. I got Harrison Barnes.
Yeah, Harrison Barnes.
Fourth quarter Sam Batum in. Luke Cornett, Cody Zeller, and Vika Zubac.
Okay, I've got Barnes, Cornett, and Zubac.
Those are actually not bad
That's not
players.
bad, yeah. Yeah, 40 is it's an extinct number,
Nicholas
bro.
Batum wears 40?
Well, look.
That's when your career might be done. You're
Yeah,
getting,
bro, you can't wear 40,
You
bro.
haven't been wearing 40.
40
You
is
used
a
to wear
sicko number,
88.
bro.
Why aren't you wearing 88? Nobody else wears 88.
One Toscano Anderson wears 95.
I got, and I will tell you, I was going to surprise you later. But I got a text this morning from Laravia. He said he's getting you 9, 4, and 4 tonight. For your birthday.
9, 4, and hey.
9, 4, and 4.
Yeah, maybe a little more.
What is there? A reason?
No. He just
said
he's just stuffing the stat sheet.
Those are
he's just filling it up.
Filling it up.
No, those are rookie numbers. We need more than that. He led us in assists the other night. He had 8 assists the other night.
Here we go with that shit. He also got our franchise player hurt, Rosie.
Yeah, I want I want 10, 10, and 10.
A triple double?
And he did that because we can make way for the real franchise. Playmaker Jake.
Look, last night, that football game was amazing last night.
It was lit.
Of it.
What?
I fell asleep. Those last texts I sent you, I was already in bed.
He's definitely 40.
I was out by 9 o'clock.
Why? What did you do yesterday, bro?
Dude, I had not slept.
Low energy Roser.
All week, I had not slept.
Oh,
I've been sleeping like 4 hours a night, 5 hours a night.
It was an amazing game.
It was amazing. And Joe Burrow is now like 17-3 as an underdog of 3 or more, which is just a crazy stat considering the Bengals have not been that good recently. And you would figure they're not favored all that much. But I mean, like, that Joker straight covers and, of course, did last night. And then they went for 2 to win the game. So last night, they go and they score at the end of the game. Chase just goes crazy.
Bro,
Has anybody ever regretted not paying a guy more than they're going to regret this?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
You're going to have to pay him the whole salary cap.
And Burrow is obviously, like, Burrow loves him, and Burrow's, like, taking care of him. Like, I mean, it's just it's a miscarriage of justice.
And he's always open, by the way.
Huh?
He's always open.
Oh, of course he's always open.
As you said earlier this year, I think it was Monday Night Football when he had the big game earlier this year. You were like, what? You came in there the next day and you go, why are they messing with him?
Why?
It's like, what
are you going to spend money on?
It's one thing if you're messing with T. Higgins, who's a good player.
Yes.
But, like, I feel like you can go find a T. Higgins maybe. But, like,
you can't find
Jamar
Chase. This guy is out of control great.
Yes.
Yeah. And he went off, and they score there. It's just too much time left. Lamar and them drive down. Lamar high steps for a 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
And then
mention the throw before that too, right? The 3-pointer to score.
Well, and this was also after they had scored before, and Burrow scored in one play, throwing it down a bomb to Chase.
Yeah.
And then so they're just going back and forth, and then Burrow drives them down the field, and they score, and they line up to go for 2. And I thought, of course, then there's timeout. I thought that they were, because immediately, this is why it almost seemed like so obvious at the time. The Bengals score, and then he's immediately going 2, right? And then they all like race up to the line, like we're going for 2. And now you're right, like you're doing the long snap counts and everything. And I'm like, oh, they're doing this quick, they're running up. They're trying to get these guys to jump so that they can move it up closer. And now we really can go for 2.
Yeah.
But they didn't jump. They were disciplined. My team, of course, would have jumped. For sure would have jumped.
After a drive, you had like 18 penalties. I'm so glad they didn't jump.
I know. And so, anyways, he tries to hard count them. They don't jump. Timeout. I'm like, all right, you kick the field, kicking the extra point, going overtime. They came back out and went for 2 and then missed it. So I was like,
oh, PI. Nope.
What in the world?
No PI, bro.
Great game.
Yeah.
Great Thursday night game.
You're burying the lead right now. Great game by number 8, Lamar Jackson. Down 21-7.
There's no question.
Down 21-7. Goes in the locker room, riles his troops up. He had 85 passing yards, I think, when he came out at halftime. He ended up with like 300.
I'd be a little worried about their defense, though.
Oh, it's very spotty.
Buddy, it was hard to. I mean,
it was spotty.
He had to score. He had to be damn near perfect.
Yeah.
And he almost threw that pick with the game on the line.
That's why you got flags.
But the point is that defense put him in a position where he had to be damn near perfect last night to win that game against Cincinnati. And so I think it's like the same is true with virtually all of these teams. They've all got something wrong with them. They all got something. There's something you can do to any of them.
But as long as you got 8, you straight.
Unless you're playing Mahomes.
As long as you got 8, Verno, you straight.
There
in the
is
regular
only,
season.
For the Bengals, are 4-6. There's only one team in the league who has scored more points than the Bengals this year.
Wow.
There's only one team who scored more points.
It's got to be the Lions.
No.
Lions had a 50.
Yeah.
They haven't scored more.
The Lions have scored.
I mean, that's 3 works worth of scoring if you're like the Jags.
The Lions have scored
50. Because them jokers stay on 17 or whatever.
The Lions have scored 258 points. The Bengals have scored 270.
Wow.
This year.
Okay,
and
so
I will tell you, this team
huh?
has scored 48 more points than the Bengals.
Well,
they've scored 48 more than the Bengals this year.
Well, it's not because the Chiefs play low.
Yeah, they play defensive games.
Who else has scored? Is it the Ravens?
It's the Ravens.
Wow, they've scored a lot. They've scored a lot.
Now,
have they had a game under 28?
Give me a second. I got you.
Maybe not. There are only
are
only 2 teams who have given up more points than the Baltimore Ravens this year.
The Cowboys.
Wow.
Yeah. No, not the Cowboys.
Oh.
Ha ha.
The Ravens have given up 253 points this year.
Cooper Rush era starts
some
Sunday.
Of these teams,
Cooper Rush.
I
couldn't.
Why are you not playing Trey Lance?
Hey, I couldn't be less excited.
I know. Would you at least be interested if you played Trey Lance? Like, would it make you want to watch more? You're gonna watch because you have to watch because it's your team, but like.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
I would if I was.
look. This is this is
Trey Lance could be fun.
This was the agreement, is that Sunday I'm going over to my parents' house to set up my 76-year-old dad with his MacBook that I had to get. I had to get him yesterday. Okay. Yeah, I had to get. Well, so he has like this. There is no telling what year this Dell or whatever he has is from.
He got a freaking desktop computer
with no, it's a laptop.
It's a laptop, okay.
But it's got to be, I would say, conservatively 30 to 40 pounds.
I thought
he's like, my Norton antivirus doesn't. It was like, and I'm like, oh no, oh yeah, dude. He's like got Norton. I mean,
the Norton guy disappeared.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you this. This is the one thing you can do to make yourself feel young is you can come with me over to Dad's house if you want to, Roser, because this joker is in the late 90s with the tech. And so I'm like, Dad, just get a MacBook. And, so anyways, he sends me to go buy him a MacBook, which I did because I'm a good kid. You know how much it was for a MacBook Air?
Like a small one?
It was only $750.
Brand new junk?
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cheap.
That's not bad.
I thought that was pretty cheap. That's what I
mean, for him, because he's not probably going to use it to run a lot of programs.
No. He just needs the internet and he needs 3 programs.
The
and then
stuff.
he also then his other request was, and he wrote me the sweetest note. It was like, also get me MacBook for dummies or MacBook for seniors. He wants the users, he wants the book that tells him. And so I found this one on Amazon, and it's MacBook for seniors, and it's got big pictures of this is Safari, this is the internet, this is the internet browser. And so my mom was like, hey, when do you want to do the computer thing? I was like, how about we do it Sunday during the Cowboys game so I don't have to watch? And she was like, perfect. And then she's like, did you get everything he's gonna need? And I was like, yes, I've got MacBook for seniors. I've got this. And I was like, oh no. And then as I was telling her, I was like, I forgot. I meant to get a mouse.
Oh,
he has no chance of using the touchpad.
No, it's
bro.
He's gonna be like,
none.
Yeah, there's no chance.
No
chance.
No, well, you've got time to get one of those.
I already did.
Yeah. The touchpad is going.
But I thought of it last night, and I was like, "This is gonna be." I cannot fathom if I would have left his house with him with a touchpad laptop and the call I would have gotten.
Son, this computer doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't
been
work.
tough.
How do I get this thing on? That's why I got him MacBook for seniors.
Yeah.
Does he have a password? Is he going to be calling you about the password?
No, he has a Apple ID
Okay.
because I got him an iPhone because I hated his Samsung. And his Samsung, he somehow switched the font. He was like, I can't see this. And
no.
I swear to God, he calls me and he's like, Chris, you got to come over here. I was like, I got you, Dad. I go over there. He's like, I can't get this text message thing to work. I was like, all right. I swear to God, this is the last straw before I got him the iPhone. Okay? I pull up his text message, and you know how like there's like a bubble or whatever?
Yeah.
I start to type, and the whole screen is a lowercase h. He has made the font so big that there's only one. There's one letter on the screen. I'm like, Dad, you can't live like this. And he's like, I can't read it the other way. And I'm like, that's one letter, Dad. And he's like, well, fix it to however I can read it. I go and look at that font on like 60.
Grizz PR, learn from Verno's dad.
Yo, it was crazy. It was crazy. I've never seen it in my life. One letter.
How do you fix the font?
I don't know, dude.
You figured it out, didn't you?
Yeah.
You can go like the settings and stuff and fix it.
But again,
you go to settings.
This is what I've told you. This has been it's been a gradual evolution, right? I've bought his TV. I've bought his what's it called? I've bought his TV. I bought his Amazon Fire Stick. I bought him like all this other stuff.
He's like,
hey, I've bought him all this other stuff. And so, but there's a method to my madness, right? So now every time I'm getting him something, it's all stuff I have. So that when he inevitably calls me to fix it, I know how to fix
You already
it.
know
So
that.
that's
Yeah.
why I've gotten him. He has virtually all the same electronics as of now. When I will give him the MacBook this weekend, he will have virtually all the same electronics that we have in our house. So now I can even pawn off my kid to go fix stuff if he needs to. But we virtually have all of the same things. We were in a real rut because I cannot fix Adele from the 90s. I don't even know what it. I mean,
looked like computer.
Does he have like American Online?
Yes.
Hey, by the way, rest in peace to that guy. He died yesterday.
Who did?
The You Got Mail guy. The guy who voiced You Got Mail. He died yesterday.
What?
Rest in peace.
No.
All the AOL little sounds, like noises we used to hear, he voiced those. Rest in peace. I don't forget his name. But rest in peace to him.
What other thing that he
I
voiced
hope
besides
Jay
You
Huff
Got-
puts it on his shoes.
R.I.P.
No, you got to get
Got
William
Mail
to post it
guy.
on RIP though.
My son.
Yeah, get him
Hey,
to
look,
R.I.P.
did you see the article? I'm gonna give a shout out to Drew Hill. Not Cisco Drew Hill. The Drew Hill that writes for the Daily Memphian. I really always like these. This is when print media is still. I love this kind of stuff. This is the thing that I lament has kind of gone by the wayside, which is like the feature stuff, right? I always love that. And he used that today. His feature is on Huff, but not really Huff. Huff's wife.
Oh, the shoe stuff.
The whole thing. And he comes off as the nicest guy in the world in this article. He said, look, he talks about he's like, I was at Virginia, and he said, I had no game, not basketball-wise, talking to chicks, none. And he goes, and I saw this girl in a class or whatever. No, it was like a Christian fellowship thing, I think, or whatever. She's 6'2". I didn't know his wife's 6'2".
Damn.
He said she's 6'2". And he's like, and I noticed her, and I thought she was really pretty, whatever. He's like, but I don't talk to, like, I'm not good at And he goes, and then long story short, they have some friends who know some friends. He'd seen her here and there and whatever. And then one day she came up to him and said like, hey, have a good game tonight or something. And that was like his in, right? To like get to talk to her or whatever.
Yeah.
And 2 years later, they got married. And he even laments the fact, he's like, she has moved all over with me trying to chase this dream. Like we've gone from here to there, to here, to there, to here, to there. And he's like, and she is an amazing artist. And Drew Hill, in his article, if you can go look at it, he posts her, it's really cool because he posted her website. She has her own website with, I think, like 30 pieces of commissioned art on there. She is incredible. And then she's had this side hustle as shoe design. She paints shoes. And he has pictures of these Air Force Ones with like the Durham skyline in the back. And she's done some shoes for some other NBA players already. And he even posted the ones on opening night. He wore some. And a lot of times, he said, if you notice, I'll wear ones that she has designed for me. And he's like, it's cool. I look down, and he's like, my wife, made me these shoes. Look, these are the ones he wore on opening night.
Those are Giannis's?
Yeah. And she made that so that it would match the teals.
That's
the
tough.
jerseys.
Yeah, like
yeah,
those
look
Air
at those
Force Ones. Those are tough.
This is all from.
Hey, make some with the Memphis Bridge. Hey, come on, pull up.
And so, anyways, she's great at this. She made those for Huff. He says, I'm a nerd and I love superheroes. And those are like
Captain
the
America
Avenger
Jones.
stuff. Yeah. So she painted out different like Avenger stuff on the shoes, whatever. But she can do this shoe stuff, and then she's a painter as well. And he was like, it's just she's bounced around with me everywhere. It's like, because if you go look, interestingly enough, when I went down to my parents yesterday, my mom has gotten Huff fever because my dad was like, who's number 30? And she was like, and she's like, so then I go and look it up. She's like, Chris, he's played a lot of places. And I was like, it's kind of crazy. Like, he is the consummate guy that's like chased the dream. And he's like, for 2 straight years, this wife of his, he says she's bounced around me everywhere. She's bounced around me everywhere. And it's great. Now he got this solid contract. And he's like, and we want to settle in. You know what I mean? A place to be. Yeah. And he's like, and hopefully, in the mid, she's done all this while we've been bouncing around everywhere, but hopefully we can settle in and she can get, right? She can have an area to herself, a place to herself, a light, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because she's just kind of been with him alongside chasing the dream and doing her painting and her shoe design and stuff when she can. But he's like, almost like I feel bad, right? Because, you don't think about it. That's why I love stories like this, because you don't think about it sometimes through, like, somebody that's, like, young and married like that, that's chasing a dream like that, where they got to bounce around. And it's like, in his case, it's like very likely you could just find out tomorrow you're waived. And so then it's like, okay,
move
what are we doing with this apartment?
Yeah.
Right? Now you got to pack up that apartment, and you got to move to the next one or whatever, right? But that's the way it goes as you are climbing to achieve your dream. It's weird because my mom did the same thing. My mom, she wasn't a painter. She was a college professor. But as my father was trying to become, he was working his way up at Energizer, the battery company, and started here in Memphis, but then moved to Cleveland, and then he did great at Cleveland, Chicago. Then he did, he gets a promotion. They move him to Cleveland. Then they buy a house, and they're about to, they build a house. They're like, all right, we've done it. And they built a house in Cleveland, a house that they never lived in. Because before they could ever even move in the house, he got moved up to New York. That's how I ended up being born there. But moved up there. And then, of course, when I was 8, we moved to St. Louis. So it's kind of crazy. But, she just and then she would just get a job at whatever local college there was, right? But there was no the first 7 years or whatever that they were married, there was no settling in, right? And so it was wild as I was reading this story. It was neat to see Huff's perspective and be like, you know what, man, there's part of me feels bad. You know what I mean? It's
because she really been thugging it out with me. Yeah,
who wants to come home and be like, honey, sorry.
We lost the job again. I tried.
I did it again.
I tried.
Yeah.
They waved me again, honey.
And I can only imagine, we're going to have to get Huff in here so we can talk to him because I can only imagine what that was like to get that call when he got the NBA deal.
Yeah.
I just got a 4-year, no matter what, even if he gets traded at some point or whatever else, he's got an NBA
solid.
contract.
Yeah.
He made it, man.
Yeah.
He made it.
Yeah.
Right?
I got Luke, who used to work for the Wizards. You call him a sleeper, so I think today's a Luke revenge game.
I fear that Luke.
I think it's a Luke revenge game.
It's a Luke revenge game.
I think he's I don't agree with you guys.
You think it's a
because I see what he posts on Grind City Media, and it'll be like Monday we'll come back, and he'll be like, hey, tune into the Chris Vernon show, and then he'll put up a GIF of Jalen Hurts, which he knows I hate.
Well, he's an Eagles fan.
Right.
So you don't trust him. That's just what this
You
is.
don't
He's
trust
an Eagles
him.
fan.
How can you trust him?
I can trust Luke.
Yeah, I trust
Luke's
Luke.
good people.
He promotes a show with Jalen Hurts? How can
Luke's
this
good
guy?
people.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's trying to give as much information as possible to the Wizards. And then he started today. You know what the first thing Luke says to us?
What did he say?
Don't worry, this could be a trap game. I'm like, yeah, you're setting this up, sleeper cell.
He did. He said it's
Yeah.
a trap game.
He did say the trap game.
Yeah,
house.
you're setting it up. Trap game because of you. You probably have you've told Alex Sarr, make sure you don't let Huff walk into a 3. Because that's what he be doing.
Because he should be watching film as an NBA player. Watch film, buddy. But no, hey, revenge game tonight, bro, for Luke. We're going to do this for Luke tonight.
It is weird. You guys haven't heard one word about Alex Sarr, have you?
I've heard more about Bub and Keontae than I have about him.
For sure. And you know what? You know what went under the radar this week because it was election week? I'm serious.
My boy,
because even by the next day, it wasn't. People were still election hangover and everything like that, and that's all that was kind of being talked about. Whatever. That Reese dude had 33 against the Knicks.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The number 1 pick. I don't even think that registered on a big scale.
It was like
you know what I mean? Like usually it'd be like, oh my God, the number 1 pick popped off. I just think it was bad timing because there was so much else going on in the world that it was like, oh yeah, the number 1 pick had 33 in game 8 that's great.
or people would be like,
that's great.
We don't think he's not gonna do that again.
I don't know.
Let it blow by.
That's a lot, though.
No, that's
a really good game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that, and especially when the narrative has been this rookie class stinks so far.
Yeah.
Generally, right? We have been blessed.
We got 2 of the good ones.
I mean, blessings overflowing between Edie and
Wells
and Wells. And somebody tagged me on a video. Which, hey, here's a guy that is doing media stuff that you didn't know. Because I got tagged on this. It said,
oh no, I'm worried now.
You're gonna love this.
I'm worried now.
And you're not gonna believe that it's something that actually has happened, but it has happened. Roy Hibbert, I was wrong about Edie. And I was like, what? I'm gonna watch a video about Roy Hibbert being wrong. What?
Roy Hibbert's doing media now?
Why did Roy Hibbert tell anybody that he wasn't in on it?
Yeah, who did he tell?
We didn't know that you weren't. Frankly, I didn't even know you existed.
I heard more about that
guy.
chick.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, he works for CBS Sports Network.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, Roy Hibbert does.
My bad, man.
I thought you just told a homie down the street, and that homie down the street told somebody. And they're like, yeah, bro, Roy Hibbert don't think he's going to be that good.
He went on Andre Drummond's podcast and said it.
Yeah.
No, here it is. Roy Hibbert reacts. I was wrong about Zach Edey.
Thanks, Roy.
And then a guy tagged me. Ryria sent Roy Hibbert breakdown of Zach Edey early season games. And I was like, boy, I can't wait to click that. Which I haven't done yet, but the anticipation is killing me.
You can't wait for the Roy Hibbert Zach Edey breakdown. That's crazy. That's tough.
I think it's going to say Roy Hibbert was like,
damn.
I figured he'd be like me, which is unplayable.
Or a
now.
big bum.
No, Roy Hibbert almost beat LeBron.
Roy Hibbert had a couple years.
Emphasis on the almost.
Roy Hibbert had a couple years. He did.
Yeah.
Emphasis on the almost. That weak ass sleeve you used to wear. Yeah.
To your point on the Wizards, like they haven't played since Monday. They have played 6 games this year. It's the fewest amount in the NBA.
Oh, really?
So
everybody else has played more than 6 games at this point.
They're well rested, would you say,
Yeah.
Rose?
We've played 9, but a bunch of other teams have played
Would
9.
anybody care, including them, if they played 50?
No.
It's not a bad idea if you're Adam Silver.
Get him out the way quick.
Yeah, just say, we'll give you 30 losses at the end, and then we'll just count it up. You guys don't want to play. Nobody wants to see you.
I think the Wizards...
Your own fans don't want to come watch you.
I think the Wizards and the Jazz...
We'll sim the end for you.
We could just, 50-game seasons for them.
I mean, at least they just got Sexton and Markkanen.
Yeah, but they're terrible. They're 1-7. Nobody's it's...
Did you say Sexton and Markkanen, bro?
Yeah, what?
I'm saying at least...
He still think Colin Sexton is like an all-star.
I did not say he's an all-star, but he's a good player.
Who
I
on
like
this
him.
earth
Here's the point.
wants to watch Colin Sexton
I didn't
play
say you wanted to
basketball?
watch it. I said that at least they have players that you can watch and you could go, you know what? I'd like to have that guy. Tell me what wizard you want.
What wizard I want?
Tell me.
They have you're right about the Jazz. They do have Colin
They do
Sexton
have John Collins
and Laurie Morgan.
They got some players.
And all they do is watch Keontae George shoot.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Walker
all they
Kessler,
do.
Jordan Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson's probably on that list.
Like, they've got guys that, if you ended up with them, you wouldn't be disappointed.
So you don't want any wizard?
I mean,
I take Kuzma.
No, you don't. I don't want his losing ass.
I take
Bro, he had a chance to go to
JV.
Dallas and he didn't want to go.
I'll always take JV on our team.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about him.
JV.
Shout out to the black hole himself.
But you don't want Koulibaly?
Bilal?
That's fine.
He been hooping. He been
That's
hooping.
fine.
He been hooping.
That's fine.
Yeah, we'll see.
We don't want Corey Kispert for the culture for y'all? Come on, bro.
You don't want Justin Champagny?
Quota Kispert.
Quota Kispert, man. You got to meet the quota, man. He a DEI.
Hey, I don't even want to say anything about
He's
it.
new Denny Abdia.
Bro, he wore us out last year.
He did, man.
He wore us out. I was like, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Don't say anything about him because he might have
like
6 for 8 from
You gotta
3
watch
tonight.
out for him,
dude, because we will give
You
up.
gotta watch out for Corey
Kispert.
Kispert.
We will give up some butt naked threes.
Buddy.
And Corey Kispert will hit butt naked threes. Our boy Jalen Wells gonna have to guard Jordan Poole tonight. Lock in, bro.
Oh no.
What? Why you say it like that? Why you say it like a?
Oh.
What?
I hope he can.
What you doing that for?
Jordan Poole.
Could you talk? You acted like he was having to guard Luka.
Bro, Jordan Poole been low-key hooping.
Who cares?
Hold on, bro.
Who
cares?
What? All right. I'll give you $5 if he's shooting over 45% from the field.
Oh,
give me my money.
No.
He's shooting exactly at 45%.
I said over.
He's shooting exactly.
Is he really?
Yeah,
Dude,
22
shocking.
a game.
Dude,
45% from 3.
45 from 3.
Yeah, he
I
hooping.
take it back.
Yeah, 5 assists a game.
On 9 a game.
Oh no, it's a pool party again.
3 steals.
Oh, I have besmirched someone unworthy of besmirchment.
Come on, bro.
He can see now.
What?
His eye was kind of messed up.
Shut
Oh, he
up.
doing Jameis Winston?
He can see now.
That's not the Rudy Gay
No,
dude.
he's saying because he got popped.
He got what?
Damn.
He can see now.
Rose, we got bad jokes, bro.
Yeah, that was bad.
That's mean,
I
bro.
thought you were doing
You're so
a good
mean,
joke.
bro.
Yeah,
You're being
that's-
mean on your 40th.
I guarantee you fans
You
say
got to turn
worse
40
than
and turn mean.
Yeah.
I guarantee you fans say worse. Did you see him pull his teammate away the other night from talking to Draymond?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I also saw him point at Draymond when he hit a 3 in his face.
And the picture looks amazing, by the way. There's a photo of it. It looks so
The Warriors
good.
won.
So you're not. I'm excited to
The
see
Warriors
Bo.
always win.
They are freaking awesome.
Yes.
You know what?
Because they got 15 good players.
Exactly when I looked at it, I'm like, nobody sucks.
Yep, nobody sucks.
The Warriors.
The Warriors.
Nobody
They
that
just
plays
keep
for them
bringing
is
in
bad.
guys.
Yeah,
and,
they're all
and
good.
Melton's been hurt.
Yeah.
Bro, they just keep bringing in players, and they all are able to play.
They
Seriously.
beat the Celtics the other night, and it's like, Melton didn't play. Podzimski didn't play against the Celtics, and they still beat them. Like, they're just...
It hurts when Melton and Kyle check in.
Yeah, it does hurt my soul a little bit. Because that's the ones we was in the wars with them, bro, with those two dudes. Like, we was in the trenches fighting against them, bro.
I love them.
I'm not a yeah.
And now, like,
climbing, you got to do something about that.
Yeah, it just doesn't. It doesn't feel right.
It doesn't sit right with the soul.
It doesn't.
It doesn't sit right.
No, we don't like that.
Yeah. But those are our dogs, though, man. Shout out Kyle and Melt.
But I'm not, and I'm unsurprised that they would be amazing locker room guys too.
Yeah.
They are.
Oh yeah,
they're great locker room guys.
Yeah.
But
great teammates, and they're able bodies. They can play. Like, if you need them to play 30 minutes tomorrow night, they can do it. If you need them to play 15 minutes, they can do it, and both of them can be effective.
And Buddy Hield is like great value.
Oh,
Klay
my God.
Thompson.
He's
He
better than Clay.
Bro, he been spraying that.
What are you talking about?
He is better than Clay.
He been spraying that joint, bro.
Yeah, he's been great.
Yeah.
He's been great.
As someone who uses this jump shot on my 2K My Player, I know how it goes. My guy has a Buddy Hield shot. Shout out Buddy Hield, man.
Is that true?
Yeah, he has Buddy Hield.
Is that what you used?
I use the Buddy Hield shot.
All right, we got a bunch of college football games that are coming up this weekend. We're going to get to all of those with Brian Edwards. But as we have mentioned, the Grizzlies are going to be playing against the Washington Wizards tonight at FedEx Forum.
Are we hating?
Every time an opposing team comes to town, we give you reasons to hate them.
Let's go.
Now, these are just jokes. You're not allowed to get offended. We don't mean any of it. We don't know any of these people. We really don't know any of these people. The Washington Wizards of 2024-25. All right, we have the roster pulled up.
Oh, no.
All right, you guys ready? All right, let's start.
We're finna learn something today.
Oh, boy. Marvin Bagley III.
Oh, man, how far they fall.
The bane of my existence.
How far they
Truly.
fall.
I believed in you, bro. I keep waiting. I was literally the last survivor on Bagley Island.
Yeah.
And even in Detroit, I was like, you know what? It's going to happen one of these days. And it's just...
It has not happened one of these days.
Damn, Marv.
It's like still holding on to like
and
Dogecoin.
now you're all overgrown. You've given up too.
Yeah,
Look
he got
at
that
you.
beard.
You don't even bathe.
he fed up.
Hey. Marvin No Bathley the third.
That might be your worst draft take ever.
Damn.
That really
What?
is. Yeah.
Damn.
No, it really might
a lot of bad ones.
No, because I remember
That's
you
the
were on.
worst?
I loved Marvin
Well,
Bagley.
no, here is
Same here. I
why.
liked him too.
This is why. Because I remember Bill Simmons.
That I would take him number one?
You said he's the best player in the draft.
Yes.
That's tough, man.
Remember? Hey, y'all remember when
I
like,
would
it
have
was,
taken him. I would have taken him number one. I would have been fired.
Bro,
Yeah, it was him and Jaren. Like, they're supposed to be the two, like, you know.
That's right.
And then one of them's doing this, and one of them's,
I loved all those guys.
To be fair, I still
I
would
loved
take
Wendell
him.
Carter.
Yeah.
I loved Trey. I didn't know what you were doing. Like, you know what I mean? If you could build out the whole thing around him.
Yeah.
Obviously, Luka.
Gilgeous-Alexander, nobody knew he was going to be this.
No.
He went 11th, but like, dude, nobody saw this.
But yeah,
I hated Ayton.
Oh, you were right about that one.
Oh, I would take
Everybody hated
I would
him.
rather have Marvin Bagley on his contract now than DeAndre Ayton on his current contract.
So it's okay, Vernon. We can't hit them all, but
Just take a bath and shave.
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Trim that beard, bro.
At least we got a chance if you do that.
Yeah.
Hey,
At least you'll.
Hey,
at
you-
least you'll look like you
Take
got a chance still.
Take a bath. and
You
shit.
Why is he
going
trying
to
to
be-
look 40?
hey, if it ever works out
Oh my
for
God.
him,
What if
you
he-
are going to be so rich,
Buddy.
because you're the only one left with stock.
What if he
are
turns a
the only
corner?
one.
What if he turns the
What
corner?
corner?
Yeah.
We riding down Poplar right now, dog. We got a long way to go.
And it's just potholes. It's just potholes.
We like this. Engine light on, gas
It's
low.
still real to me, damn it.
You struggling, boy.
All right, next one, Patrick Baldwin. What?
Bro, is he white or black?
Come on,
My
Dev.
bad. My bad.
Oh my
He
God.
looked like a handsome Squidward. Y'all ever seen
Why
him
is
before?
he-
Bro, no, this is what.
Why is he like sucking his cheeks in? He's like,
He's doing the duck face.
He looks like the brother Zach Levine doesn't claim.
Low budget Zach. I don't know that dude, bro.
He looks like the brother Zach Levine dropped off at school and drove away before the door was closed.
He's lame Zach Levine.
little Doug Christie action going on there.
Oh, yeah.
Got some Doug Christie.
Yeah, that boy crimson as hell, bro. Got the crimson chin, the Fairly Odd Parents. That joint is- What is the jawbones? Is
Next one, Sadiq Bey. Oh
He plays
my
for them?
God.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
Sadiq.
Oh, boy.
Hey, you know what?
Let it go.
He's honoring also former Villanova Wildcat Eric Paschal. I played 2 good seasons in the NBA and then got fat as crap.
Damn,
This
Sadiq.
man's on the Paschal diet.
Yeah, bro. He was in Atlanta strip clubs way too much, bro. It's all
Wow.
right. Lay off the wings.
Dang, Sadiq.
Lay off the lemon pepper, bro.
Dang, Sadiq. You look like you could be in The Roots on Jimmy Fallon's show.
Oh, God.
They're in the freaking band, bro. With Questlove.
Playing tambourine.
Hanging out
He'll
with
play with
Questlove.
Questlove. Look, give him 2 months, he'll look like Questlove.
He'll look like Marvin Bagley.
He's Quest 8. He's Quest 8. Next, Malcolm Brogdon.
Wait, he plays with them?
Yes.
The rookie of the year that nobody knows.
9-point rookie of the year.
9-point. The lamest rookie of the year in NBA history.
He looks like he's one of those guys that's always in the Players Association.
Yes.
You are for sure. In fact, you are the Players Association.
He's short Grant Williams.
He has scammed somebody out of money.
For sure.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely has.
Yes.
Yeah, short Grant.
Oh, he
has smooth talked somebody out of money to invest in something.
Yes. He has for sure got half of their locker room invested in a meme coin.
For sure. Or Cutco. He the dude that walk up and just say, bro, hey, you interested in Cutco? He's selling knives. Shout out to Cutco, man. We all worked there at one point in our life.
Next one. Jared Butler.
Bro, they all dudes look exactly alike. With the
I
beard
literally
and the crazy
bought
haircut.
that MacBook for my dad from this guy at Best Buy last night. Tell me that wasn't
He
him.
worked for the Geek Squad.
That's 100%. This guy is on. This guy is on the Geek Squad on Germantown Parkway.
Yes.
You know, that's crazy to come into town and pick up a shift.
Yeah.
Don't fool me, Jared Butler.
He's another dude. They don't believe he plays in the NBA, bro.
Next one. Bub Carrington. Ah! That's I Am Speed.
Oh, that is I Am Speed.
Hey, man, you almost beat Noah Lyles.
Hey, you were close.
That was cool, I Am Speed.
Hey, so nice of you to show up for the basketball game tonight.
Oh, my goodness.
Dang, bro, that hair,
Look
bro.
at this. I'm a tarantula.
Hey, not gonna lie, that's some good hair, bro. Oh, that's
You like it?
I like it, bro. You gotta have some good condition to do your hair like that, boy. A lot of cocoa butter, but still, you look like a child, like a little pea-head ass.
What was the guy's name that everybody always used to say, what's his name look like? Sideshow Bob. or something?
Sideshow.
Yeah.
Sideshow. The black Sideshow Bob.
Little sideshow action. Justin Champagne.
Champagne. Whoa.
Whoa.
Denzel Valentine looking ass dude.
You don't fool us,
Yeah,
Denzel.
Hey.
Justin Champagne.
Yeah. Don't try to sneak up on us, Denzel. Well, you heard Jaron was here, so you said I'm gonna make sure I show up tonight.
Yeah.
No, Denzel, you are not fooling us, bro.
Yeah, this guy looks like he has no fun at the club.
No.
None.
I wanna go home.
He stands there and looks exactly like that the entire time.
Yes, I want to go home, guy, for sure. No social media.
Y'all told me there was going to be hoes.
He is for sure that dude. Hey, where the hoes at, bro? Where the hoes at?
Man, I'm just going to go back to the crib.
I ain't seen any hoes.
Next one. Bilal Koulibaly. Oh, another guy that played with Wemby, so he got drafted high.
Yeah, bro. Wemby getting his boys, bro. What is he? He got the T-Mac.
Good grief. He said, give me the biggest headband. Give me the Vietnam vet.
Yeah, bro. He got the T-Mac, bro. T-Mac with the leaning eye.
Bobby Schmurda.
T-Mac, he bought T-Mac with the leaning eye. Shout out to my dog, man. The T-Mac Memorial. He like, yeah.
It's not lazy. It's just tired. Next one. Johnny Davis. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, no.
Robert.
Oh, no. He might be the worst basketball player in the NBA.
I listened to Drake with a baddie on my arm. Johnny D.
Y'all can hate from the sidelines. I got a baddie with me.
This dude looks like El DeBarge. He looks like El DeBarge.
Yeah,
Who's Johnny?
He does look like El DeBarge.
El DeBarge,
play
bro.
some music,
Stop,
bro.
El DeBarge.
Yeah, bro.
Damn, bro. Why don't you just go be in the next Zorro? Look like Zorro. Why you got a Zorro mustache?
He look.
Zorro
Why
ain't
is all your face in the middle, bro?
Zorro's not in, bro.
Like all of his face is in the middle of his,
Yeah.
his head, bro. He looks insane.
That's Johnny Zorro. Next one, Kaishan George.
Oh!
I like to fly and I choke, try to walk away and I crumble. Macy Gray.
He's Macy Gray.
Macy Gray. That's Macy Gray.
He look like
Macy, come on.
He look like his mom make him play like the band in like at church or something like that.
sure.
His mom makes him like
Yes.
he's in the choir at church.
Yes.
Like he is.
He did it all.
He did it all.
He
Choir
did
at
it
church.
all.
He did everything Mama wanted him to do.
And also hooped.
And hoop. Shout out to you, Keontae.
Next one, Anthony Gill. Oh no.
That's Rick Fox. His seeds are
Fox,
everywhere.
Rudy Gobert.
Another Rick Fox seed. We know Rick Fox was, he was in LA. He may have had a lot of kids.
Why does his head look so strong?
He does have a strong
head, bro.
It's like perfectly proportioned.
Yeah, he got a strong
Another
head.
Rick Fox baby, man. Shout out to the Rick Fox lineage.
Just let your soul.
Not the soul glow.
Look at it. Look at it. Who is this? What was that?
Yeah, what's his name?
Anthony Gill.
Anthony Gill.
Anthony Gill. They said it looked like Danny Green with a
Fox
wig.
were
That's
like-
crazy. Shout out to the chat, man. Freaky Danny Green.
Next
He'll
one.
definitely whisper in your ear.
Rashawn Holmes. Oh my
Oh,
God.
God.
Everybody's liked you for like 8 years and you've still done nothing.
Yeah, he definitely has a 3.5 to sell you.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Out of plastic bag.
Yes.
He got a 3.5 for you for sure. Now this is the dude. Like I would not be surprised after the NBA. He's gonna be a bouncer at the club for sure.
Yes.
Rashawn Holmes.
Yeah.
6'9".
He even has a
230.
bouncer name.
Yeah, Rashawn Holmes is for sure.
I used to play for the Wizards.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Shout out Rashawn Holmes, man.
Next one. Corey Kispert.
I'm gonna let y'all do this one because they get mad at me. They get mad at me when I fry people, so I'm gonna let y'all have this
What do you
one.
mean they get mad at you?
Somebody get mad at me because I said, is that dude white or black? Because he looked confused. Y'all, he looked like the dude from.
This guy is for sure white.
Yeah, he's for sure white. What's that movie, Incredibles? The dude, the villain from that movie. What's he?
Thanos?
Nah, bro. The
That's
dude.
the Avengers, not the Incredibles.
Oh.
Hold on.
Oh.
Villain. Oh, I'm gonna find his name.
Villain on the Incredibles?
Hold on.
That's what he looks like?
Yeah, what's his name?
What is up
Buddy
with all
Pine. That's what he looked like from the Incredibles.
What is up with all these mustaches?
Yeah, they got some crazy.
Why?
mustaches,
I mean, you're looking like a creep on purpose.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Corey Kispert. Relatively handsome guy, according to most. What can I do to make myself look like a super creep? I know. Let me grow this weird mustache.
Yeah.
Everybody will be creeped out by that.
Somebody say it looked like he got a bad disguise.
Yes,
he trying
he
to
does.
he trying to hide from somebody. he got somebody he hide from. It's all right, Corey.
He looked like a what's it called? A character on Clue.
He does like what's that movie?
It was Corey Kispert with a broomstick in the book lobby.
Well, what's that movie? Grease Lightning. What's that thing called? What's that
Grease.
movie? Grease, like a character from Grease.
Oh yeah,
I can see that.
You could for sure
Yeah.
roll up
Leather
cigarettes
jacket.
in a white t-shirt.
Grease Lightning looking
Sandy.
ass.
Yep. Kyle Kuzma.
Oh no.
Oh God. I've given up Fitz. Wait, that's like the only thing anybody cared about.
Yeah, bro.
Nobody cares about anything
your
else.
Basketball playing, bro.
Yeah, the only thing anybody cared about was your outfits, and now you've ditched that. Boring.
Yeah, lame.
Bring back the outfits.
Yeah, bro.
Next one, Jordan Poole. Oh my God.
Ooh.
Shoot again.
Oh boy.
This guy.
We saw you get punched in the face on camera, my dog.
That happened. Never
And
forget.
you didn't do nothing about it.
Never forget. Yeah. You got
Just
traded.
played the whole
You got
season.
traded.
You got traded. You played the whole season with the same dude that punched you in your face.
And now you're in the perfect spot for us to never have to watch you.
Yeah, bro.
Next.
He is also the dude that scares the hoes too. I've heard.
Alexander Saar.
Bro, that's Roy Hibbert.
No, it's not.
Bro, he has the Roy Hibbert.
That's
He has the Roy Hibbert.
That's not. That's Humpty.
The Humpty Dance dude.
The Humpty Hump.
The Humpty Hump dude. He looks like what? Who does he look like, bro?
I'm not ashamed.
He looks like
big like a pickle. I'm still getting laid.
He looks like two people.
Huh?
Oh, did they say this the dude that said look like Caitlin Clark?
They did say
Caitlin Clark looking at dude.
They did say he looked like Caitlin Clark.
Bro, he looked like two people, bro. Did I know, bro? I cannot shout to you.
Just think about who never gets chicks that you know. And then you're going to remember very quickly. Because if this guy didn't have $1 million, he has no chance.
No chance.
None.
Yeah. He kind of has a brawny face, low key. Like Roy Hibbert and like brawny, low key.
All right. Jonas Valanciunas.
I love JV.
We all love him, but
hey, man,
dude,
get that money.
Dude,
I know you're just getting the money now.
That's it. Yeah, we know.
It's the only reason you go there.
Yeah,
you wanted the money.
$9.9 million bucks, and
you could have played.
Yes.
For less
you're
money
only 32,
on a good
bro.
team.
Yeah,
you could have played for less money on a good team. You chasing that bag, do what you do.
Last one, Tristan Vukovic.
We don't believe you. You don't play for the Wizards.
There's no way.
You just showed up.
Joe Alexander, you're fooling no one.
Yeah, bro. It's okay, Joe.
Let it go, Joe.
Yeah, Joe. Let it go,
Joe
the
Alexander.
The dream is dead, bro.
The dream is over,
You are
Joe.
not foreign Joe Alexander.
We know.
You're
It's all right.
a Russian
He
spy.
did a rebrand.
If I come back and name myself Vucevic, you're going to think I can play.
He did a rebrand. We are not. You are not.
We
Joe
don't
Alexander.
believe. We don't believe in your rebrand.
Nah, bro.
Joe Alexander, you're not fooling us.
Nah, bro.
All right, there's reasons to hate the Wizards. Brian Edwards from Vegas Insider is going to join us. What?
Because I have to go. I got to get my Skydog of the game. Jaron Jackson Jr.
Oh, Skydog of the game presented by Wiseacre. Make sure you head over to Wiseacre and you go get a Skydog before or after the game. Amazing beer. In fact, they just went to the huge beer festival, the biggest beer festival in Colorado. And they won the gold medal for Skydog. The gold medal, the greatest of all beers.
Yeah.
Was named Skydog, which is made here in Memphis. And I've tried it, and I love it.
Hey, one of our listeners just texted me and said
No cap.
They said that we should get some advertising dollars because they were in the score and they bought some Skydog because they heard it on the show.
They were in the score?
My bad. Shout out Glorilla. Store. And they bought it. I'm gone. Bye-bye.
Oh. So we should get, like, commission? Okay. Look, picking the Skydog is an art. Everybody knows that, and I am Michelangelo. I gave Devin the first pick, and he picked Jaron Jackson.
And I'm running away.
And, yeah, they're doing a big thing with Robin Hood, who is our jersey sponsor. Yeah. TA is going to be bopping around town and then some others. And so they're doing a big sponsor thing this afternoon. Devin's going to be shooting it, so keep a lookout for that. He got Jaron, so.
Well, I already said yesterday on your fill in the blank, you said who's the next Grizzly to go for 30 now that Ja's out. And I said Edie was doing it Friday night, so I'm saying Edie.
Zach! Edie! Okay, this is the easiest Skydog I've ever picked in my life. And again, because of boob number 1 and boob number 2, the boobs, Michelangelo gets to do it once again. Easiest Skydog I've ever picked. Ever. I've never, in all the years.
Cool. In all the years.
How many times? We've done this at least.
What, 7 games? We've done
At
this
least.
6 games, 4 games.
The answer, Scottie Pippen Jr.
Scottie Pippen Jr.
Yeah, I mean, he's taking the spot of John Moran.
I picked him last game,
He's gonna
so
be
I don't want to do it again.
He's going to be a starter. He's going to get starters minutes, and he's going to play great.
Okay.
He's Scottie Pippen Jr. Easy. Skydog of the game. So, I've got Scottie. He's got Jaron. You've got
Edie.
All right. There we go. Skydogs of the game tonight. Make sure you head over to Wiseacre, or if you happen to be in Kroger this weekend, they have now put it in Kroger. And you can try the beer that won the best beer in the world.
The best beer.
Skydog.
In the world.
By Wiseacre, which is made here in Memphis. Support local.
It's down the street. Get some pizza.
It's literally right down the street. It's literally right down the street. All right. Brian Edwards is going to join us. Chris Vernon. Sure.
Who do you see ending up in the SWAC championship game? So give me your East and your West based on what you see right now.
If I had to say from what I've seen this year so far, I think you're probably going to get a Southern Jackson SWAC championship.
Get all of your HBCU sports and culture news by tuning in to HBCU Huddle with CJ Hurt and Mike Wallace. New episodes drop every Thursday on grindcitymedia.com, YouTube, and Spotify.
The three big beats this week. One was root for points in honor of John Roser. How about that Miami-Louisville game?
Good
Crushed
grief.
the over, which was 60. Finished with 97 total points, 52-45. Meanwhile, the Academy's covering again, both Army and Navy, getting the job done.
This.
Army, best start since 96.
America.
Navy crushed Charlotte. They're ranked 23rd and 24th in the country.
The Odds Couple, live at 2 p.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
I will take Happy Feet. Give me Happy Feet. Hugh Jackman plays Memphis, the Penguin dad in Happy Feet. I love it. Beautiful message. The tap dancing.
Oh, that was great.
Give me Happy Feet.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Grizzlies fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching them IRL. And that starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight in person. From seeing your favorite Grizzly stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. Put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside, Memphis.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item. Whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
You know, we got to talk about Scottie Pippen Jr. Scottie has inked that contract, and he is now officially off the two-way. He is a member of the regular rotation.
Well deserved, from my opinion. Like, he straight up earned this one from all the time put in last season with the injuries to Summer League.
Hey, Grizzlies fans, be sure to tune in to Grizzbeat, where the panel and I break down all things Grizzlies and take a look at the rest of the NBA as well. The show is live every Wednesday, 2 p.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Goldberg announces he's going to have a retirement match in 2025, and he said this on College Game Day.
We know you're trying to ride the coattails because the 2025 is supposed to be the year of John Cena. Goldberg, I have a message for you, my guy. We don't care about your retirement match. Your retirement match was 3 years ago. Go somewhere, go away.
Tune in to Grind City Wrestling weekly on the Grind City Media app and on the Grind City Media YouTube channel.
Justin Timberlake.
I'm bringing sexy back.
The Forget Tomorrow World Tour. Live in Memphis. Justin Timberlake. FedEx Forum, Saturday, November 23rd. Get tickets now at livenation.com. The brand new single Selfish is available to stream and download now.
So if I get jealous, I can't help it.
For more, hit up justintimberlake.com.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing beats catching your Grizzlies IRL, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back with tickets to every upcoming matchup. Whether you're catching the Grizzlies at home or on the road, you'll find tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Grizzlies tickets today. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside again soon, Memphis.
When it's all on the line, you turn to the strong, the stable, the unwavering. To those with a history of raising their performance, to meet the moment. It's true in basketball. It's true in banking. Grizzlies checking from Pinnacle. Play hard, bank easy. Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by August 31st, and you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris
On one morning
Vernon.
bright and clear, my old folks and I drew near, just a village down in sunny Tennessee. I'd been speeding on that train that would bring me back again to that girl I left in sunny Tennessee. I could hear those voices singing as she bid farewell to me. Far across the fields of cotton, my old homestead I could see. As the moon rose in its glory, then I told
Back,
my
Chris Vernon
sad story.
Show. Big college football weekend ahead. Every week we check in with Brian Edwards from VegasInsider.com. Joins us weekly, joins us now. Brian!
What's up, fellas? How we doing?
Good, man. Hey, before we get into all the football stuff, right before I was about to come back on the air, Roser's like, yo, you got to ask Brian about the Florida basketball coach. And I was like, what happened? What happened?
Yeah. There's a report from the student newspaper, the Alligator, that he's been accused of sexual harassment and stalking by allegedly multiple women.
What?
And yeah, I've just started to read the article. I'm only about 4 paragraphs in, so I don't have like all the details.
It's the student newspaper?
The Title IX complaint against Golden
Yeah.
obtained by the Alligator includes allegations of sexual exploitation, sexual harassment, and stalking. It alleges over a year Golden specifically aimed these behaviors towards Florida students. Claims regarding sexual harassment, they cited sending photos and videos of his genitalia while traveling for Florida, unwanted sexual advances on Instagram, requesting sexual favors, and various occasions of stalking. There was allegedly more than one occasion in which Golden was taking photos of women walking or driving and sending those pictures of the subject involved. Various stalking incidents also included Golden showing up to locations where he knew the women would be. Allegedly, on more than one occasion, Golden was engaging women on Instagram by liking photos, then waiting until they read the DM before unliking the photos to avoid suspicion.
What a
And
creeper.
and then there's other stuff in this story.
How old is this guy?
He's young, man. He's like 30.
Oh, he is?
I think he's the youngest coach in.
That sounds like
college
a young man thing to do. I mean, that's a
39.
39.
Okay.
Married?
I'm not sure if he's married or not.
We know
He is. He's married to former St. Mary's volleyball player Megan York.
Yikes.
Yeah, he played at St. Mary's.
Yikes. Todd Golden. How long has he been the coach there at Florida? Right. Was he?
This is
I
his
guess
third
he's a guy
year.
after White left for Georgia.
Yeah.
Is that right?
This is the start of his 3rd season. Look,
That's terrible.
I've been saying Scott Strickland, the AD, needs to be fired for over 2 years, and you know
what? We talked about that story earlier this week. How he came out and supported Napier, and I'm like, so what? Like, they get rid of him too.
Yeah, no, I've been saying
what,
Strickland's
what does it matter if he stands by Billy Napier? Like, I mean, if the football team sucks, they're going to get rid of him too.
Yeah, I mean that's what I've been saying. Strickland needs to go before Napier, and I don't know why it hasn't happened. It's insane. We have a bunch of morons running the show in Gainesville these days. Clearly.
Yeah, jeez
If y'all get you've got announcing that now.
No,
really,
this guy's gone.
Because it's like you've got Texas, LSU, Ole Miss, and then Florida State, who's terrible. If you lost
Right, he
Florida
wanted to
State,
announce
you for
it-
sure would be gone. But it's like, why? Like, what is? If you
He
get
wanted to
bashed
announce
by
it
those three
before-
schools,
Yeah, he wanted to announce it before we get our ass beat by all these schools.
Wow.
And so it's not
Tamp it down.
up in the,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So it's like, hey, just lose hope in terms of, bitching about this every single week because he ain't going anywhere. So just come to terms with that, right? All right, let's get to what you like the most this weekend in college.
Okay, well, What I like the most is NFL, but I'll say what I like the most in college. All right, so why would we go away from the Fighting Cignettis? Indiana laying 14. It's 14.5 at some books. I got it 13.5 early in the week. I would buy the half point from 14.5 to 14. They've won all 9 games by 14 or more. They had never trailed all season long until last year at last week at Michigan State. Sparty jumped on them 10-0 in the first quarter, and all they did was score 47 unanswered. Curtis Rourke was back after missing 1.5 games. 4 touchdowns, no picks, 263 passing yards. He now has a 19-3 TDI&T ratio, and Michigan has lost 3 of its last 4. They're mired in a 1-4 ATS slump. All 4 Michigan losses have been by double-digit margins. They're 0-2, both straight up in ATS in 2 road games. And make matters worse, their star corner, Will Johnson, preseason All-American, projected first-round pick. He's missed back-to-back games, and he and the other starting corner are both questionable. I like Indiana minus 14, and I will also have a small play on them minus 7.5 in the first half.
I ran into, now maybe they're just in a terrible state of mind right now, but I will tell you, I ran into one of the biggest Michigan fans that I know personally, and I asked him about this weekend, and he was like, they are going to kill us. I was like, oh. I mean, I never in my lifetime did I ever think I would hear a Michigan fan say Indiana is going to kill us this weekend. That may be his greatest accomplishment.
Yeah.
That may be his greatest accomplishment, Kirk Cignetti, for an Indiana fan to have said to me, or a Michigan fan to have said to me, I think Indiana is going to kill us this weekend.
And they've never won 10 games in program history. They've been playing since 1887. They've won 9 twice in 1945 and 1967, and they're 9-0. And they're going to be 10-0 after tomorrow.
Let me ask you real quickly, Brian, about the bracket that came out earlier this week. Remember? The playoff bracket. The playoff bracket.
Oh, yeah.
The playoff rankings. And then they put them in a bracket like it would look. Like, if the playoffs started today, here's what it would be. One of them was Indiana at Tennessee, right?
Uh-huh.
That was one that popped off immediately. You're like, whoa, that would be cool, right? Because it's at Tennessee. Would you favor Indiana at Tennessee? Because it said that Tennessee would be, like, I think it was a reasonable favorite against Indiana. And I was like, man, I wouldn't favor Tennessee against them. But I don't know.
Yeah, I think Tennessee would be favored about 5 or 6, but I would be on Indiana.
Yeah, me too. I think I saw 5 or 6. I think you're right. Crazy.
So they're 9.5 at Ohio State. So after this game tomorrow, they've got an open date, 2 weeks to prepare for Ohio State, and FanDuel's got Ohio State minus 9.5 to Indiana.
That's incredible. At Ohio State?
Yep.
Wow. All right, Indiana over Michigan. You like Indiana first half as well. All right, what else we got?
Okay, I played Cincinnati a lot this year. But mostly as underdogs, and they've been -5 all week. And I was just thinking, that's too much. Maybe I'll do a money line parlay with them and somebody else. But I noticed this morning they were down to 3.5. So I'll buy it to 3, and I'll go Bearcats -3 at home to West Virginia. So their 2 Big 12 home games, they beat Houston 34-0 and Arizona State 24-14. West Virginia's lost 2 of 3, both straight up and against the spread. Lost by 12 at home to Iowa State, lost 45-18 at home to K-State. Now, they did get a win at Arizona, and West Virginia's backup quarterback played good because Garrett Green was out for that game, and he's doubtful for this game. So it's going to be the backup, but he did play good at Arizona, but Arizona's defense is not good. And I think we've got the QB advantage with Brendan Sorsby, 15-4 TDI&T ratio, and 6 rushing touchdowns. I'll go with Cincy buying the half point to -3 at home to West Virginia.
All right, so you like Indiana, you like Cincinnati. What's next?
Vandy. So I liked them at 3.5. I bought it to 4. And then I wake up this morning and it moved to 5.5. And then a couple hours later, it moved to 6.5. So I just put more on it, buying the half point to 7. Vandy 6-0 against the spread as an underdog this year with 4 outright wins. Their 3 losses this year by margins of 3 again in overtime, and by 4. And they're catching 6.5. Look, I don't have anything bad about to say about South Carolina.
We say this every week. Nobody believes in them. Like, they still can't. The lines makers do this every week against them. It's weird.
Yeah. I mean, look, South Carolina's playing good, and I don't have anything bad to say about them. But I made this game a pick'em, and South Carolina was gunning for that game last week. They had 2 weeks to prepare. It was a night game at home. They were really gunning for that one, and they haven't lost to Vandy since 2008. So I think that makes this a little bit of a flat spot. But, I mean, I don't really – that's just gravy. I mean, I like Vandy +7.
What time is this game? This feels like the most Jefferson Pilot game ever.
Right?
Yeah, what is this?
Somebody else said that to me yesterday.
3:15, I think, SEC
Oh,
Network.
no.
Yeah.
This needs to be 11 o'clock with 3 Daves. For sure.
Well, with the bad JP graphics.
And the Texas Pete hot sauce ads.
Yes.
Golden Flake.
Golden Flake. Texas
Actually,
Pete.
I feel like Vandy has earned the right to not be on the SEC network for 1 week. Come on.
Yeah,
Put them on
3:15.
ESPN. They haven't deserved that?
The JP game, technically, if we're going 11 a.m. SEC, is Florida, Texas. That's 11 a.m. on ABC.
Dang.
Yeah.
How the mighty have fallen. All right. Indiana, Cincinnati, Vandy. Who else you like?
Well, I don't really have anything that I've
Okay,
committed
then we got to
to.
get these other games. I got to get your thoughts on these.
Yeah.
Georgia, Ole Miss.
Georgia. Just because of the Ole Miss injury report. Trey Harris is doubtful. Best receiver in the country, in my opinion.
Hold on. That kid at Ohio State's okay, and so is the one at
he's good.
Bama.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. They are. They're in the conversation for sure. But, I mean, if you've looked at Ole Miss's injury report, I mean, they got so many studs that are – I mean, Parrish, the best running back's out. The running back 2, Matt Jones, is doubtful. Trey Harris is doubtful. Now, they upgraded Jordan Watkins and the starting center from doubtful to questionable yesterday, which kind of makes me think Lane might be just playing games here. But
I think he is too. You know what I thought when he was doing that report, when he was doing the, what's it called, the injury report? I thought they're going after Ole Miss. They're targeting them with this whole, if you're not injured, we're fining you, like laying down after you get a first down stuff. And so now he's just going to put everybody on the injury report, and that way everybody can lay down. Because then you could say, but they were on the injury report. The guy is clearly injured. Like, he was injured going into the game.
Right.
He is diabolical like that.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't buy that many guys are injured. But what I do buy is, I told Roser this. This was earlier this year when they were playing that big Texas game, and they put up that graphic that Kirby Smart was 50-0 in the last 50 versus anybody not named Bama.
Right.
Oh, okay. Like, literally, his only losses are to Bama. It's like 4 times.
And Ole Miss doesn't win. This is the game Lane Kiffin doesn't win. He's never won. He doesn't win this game there.
Yeah.
Well,
it's going to be a madhouse, though, and I don't trust Carson Beck.
He's thrown 8 interceptions in 3 games.
Yeah.
8.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
11 in 4 games.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Do you know that I told them this earlier this week, Brian? I was watching this, I saw this thing run across like the bottom, lower third on one of those SEC network shows or whatever, and it said that Carson Beck was the only quarterback in the country that has thrown 3+ interceptions in 3 games. I could not believe that.
Wow. Hey, do y'all think Florida wins if if Lagway doesn't get hurt? Were y'all watching
I
the
think
game?
they have a very serious chance. We were both watching it. Yeah. Because, again, sometimes it's not as much the guy getting hurt as it is how severe is the drop-off. That guy they brought in was horrendous.
He never played at Yale.
7 for 22. I was like, dude. I mean, he couldn't do anything. He had picks. They had no chance of moving the ball with him. It was crazy. He didn't play at Yale.
He didn't even play at Yale. And here's the thing: we thought our third string was solid. We got a guy from Colorado State, Clay Millen, that started 11 games at Colorado State, but this guy beat him out, I guess.
What happened to Mertz? Out for the year?
Yeah, tore his ACL against Tennessee.
Oh, ACL. God, I didn't realize it was an ACL. Jeez.
Well, we were winning that game 10-0 when he got hurt.
Y'all blew that game so.
Yep.
Oh my God, y'all.
Oh my God! 4 red zone trips, 3 combined points. Billy Bob was.
You guys aren't that far from actually having a decent record.
You're not.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Billy Bob was painting his masterpiece in incompetence in Knoxville that night.
All right, so you like Georgia in that big game. What about what was the other big one that I wanted to touch on? There was Colorado, Texas Tech is kind of big. It was Bama LSU. Bama LSU. That's what I wanted to know. What was it?
Yeah,
because you didn't mention that.
Yeah, I lean LSU. I'm probably going to play LSU. Is it still 3?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really trust either team, but
I don't either.
Catching 3 at,
it
at
might
night
be.
in Red
I
State.
see 2.5 right now.
Well, if you can get 3, I lean LSU. It's not a big opinion.
Night game at LSU, and you don't trust either of them. I think that's a reasonable thought, right? I don't trust either of these teams, but one of these teams is at home at night. So.
And getting 3.
I don't know. Yeah.
Who all has?
Well, I'll tell you this.
Alabama played
Hey, I would not want to be Kalen DeBoer if you lose that. I mean, I wouldn't want to be either of them. I wouldn't want to be Brian Kelly either. They are going to jump their ass because that's a knockout game. It
is a knockout of the playoff game.
And so is Ole Miss Georgia.
Yeah.
That's 2 basically knockout games for those.
I think Georgia would still be okay.
Yeah, I think Georgia could still be okay.
Because
Maybe.
that Texas win's going to be big. And, like, the SEC is going to get, like, at least 3 teams in.
No, they're getting 4.
4. So, like.
Okay. All right. Indiana, Cincinnati, Vandy are the ones you really like. NFL.
And well, I was gonna say if Army's quarterback is upgraded, but he was a late scratch last week. I will be interested in Army minus what are they 4 at North Texas? But I don't know that he's going to be upgraded. Well,
Okay.
So NFL.
Yep.
Okay. I absolutely love the Commanders and the Lions again. Those are my 2 biggest plays by far. I did both in a reverse. I did both in a money line parlay.
You ain't scared of the Steelers?
We are fighting on the Commanders-Steelers game. Steelers off a bye. Mike Tomlin 25-6 against rookie quarterbacks. I take the Steelers. Best defense in the league.
I've backed Washington every game since week 2. I'm 7-0-1 against the spread.
Makes
doing
sense.
that.
I don't blame you.
And
keep riding the train until it goes off.
Yeah, I'm right.
I understand. I understand riding it until it. Hey, if they burn you, reevaluate.
If you roll over Indiana football all year, you'd be.
I know.
I mean, yeah.
Well, I have been for like 5 or 6 weeks on Indiana.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So you like and then who's the Lions got?
Texas.
They are minus. I got 3. They're at Houston. Houston probably going to get Nico Collins back, but they, obviously don't have Diggs. Their O-line's been awful. They've lost 2 of 3, both straight up and ATS. And the Lions have won 6 in a row, both straight up and ATS. And that was a misleading final, 24-14 at Green Bay last week. That was a pimp slap. It was 24-3 just a few minutes into the third quarter, and they were just chewing clock in the rain, just trying to get out of there. Green Bay scored. You got a 2-point conversion with like 3.5 minutes left. But Goff, last 5 games, 11 touchdowns, no picks. The Lions are the best team in the NFL, period.
All right. Lions over Texans, Commanders over Steelers. All right. You got anything else?
Alabama team total over 97.5 in hoops tonight.
What the hell? 97.5? Who they
Alabama,
playing?
Arkansas State. Alabama's got the best team in the country, by the way.
Oh. Well, I love that point guard, boy. Sears.
Oh, yeah.
He's friggin' college Jalen Brunson. He's awesome.
He is great.
Awesome.
He gets a layup or a clean look at a 3 for himself or a pull-up jumper for himself, or he gets somebody a wide-open 3 on 90% of their possessions.
Let me see what my boy Ken Palm has it. 94-73. Okay. You are defying Ken Palm.
That's okay.
Arkansas State is coached by Brian Hodgson. Who is that?
Yeah, he's an up-tempo guy.
Oh,
he likes to go up and down.
They play the Tigers too here, and like I don't know.
Arkansas State.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. All right,
Brian. I'll give you one because I've never been. I don't like my NFL team this year, and I've not been really that confident in them. I would lay the 5 with the 49ers on Sunday. I would.
Who are they playing?
Tampa. In Tampa, and you're going to say West Coast going to East Coast.
Baker Mayfield?
We're coming off a bye. They played Monday night in overtime. McCaffrey's back. Juwan Jennings is back. I think we may roll.
Christian McCaffrey's playing this week?
Yeah. McCaffrey's back. They said he was going to play. He wanted to play against Dallas, and they wouldn't let him. They said give it another 2 weeks.
You see that. So he wants it. We're not trusting you. You're talking about that's your heart, not your head. That's your heart, not your head.
They don't have Mike Evans. They don't
that's
have
your heart.
Godwin.
I just watched them.
They're on a short week.
I just watched them.
Okay.
I just watched them play the Chiefs, a superior team to yours.
Okay. Nick Bosa, very excited. Trump got elected. Very excited. Baker, he hates Baker Mayfield from the Oklahoma-Ohio State days.
I'm sure he is.
Just letting you know.
All right,
Nick
fair
Bosa.
enough. You see that? Yeah, you see that balloon behind Roser?
Was it happy birthday, Roser?
Hey, the big 4-0.
Yeah.
He's a man now, Brian Edwards.
Lucky you.
Gundy.
He's a man now.
I'm
He
Mike
finally
Gundy.
became a man after all these years. Now he's a man.
I hit 5-0 2 months ago.
Oh,
Brutal.
wow.
Brutal.
Oh, man.
Brutal. Brutal.
Hey, Roser, man, you should be doing backflips, buddy. I would
can't.
kill to be 40.
He can't.
I can't.
He's got a bad back.
Yeah, I can't do backflips. Yeah. Literally can't.
I literally can't.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good weekend, Brian.
All right, y'all as well.
Brian Edwards, Vegas Insider. He's riding those trains, boy. He loves an Indiana team. I wouldn't be surprised if they trucked Michigan this weekend.
Not at all.
They are built for it.
And I get the Lions and the Commanders.
You just gotta look. You get on a hot streak like that, just finding some teams that cover for you every week. I totally get that.
And the Lions, Texans, I'd be worried just like D'Amico Ryans. Maybe he figures out a way to slow Detroit's offense down, but I get it. Like, dude, they are killing everybody.
Killing it.
Like that score was not as close and not indicative of that game last week with Green Bay. Like they beat the crap out of the Packers.
Grizzlies tonight against the Washington Wizards. Hey, I want to tell you guys, if you're still tuning in, and especially if you're season ticket holders, if you ain't going to the Wizards game, I'm not.
Give the tickets away.
I ain't new to this. I understand, right? You might have something else you want to do on Friday night, but you're a season ticket holder, right? I got it. I understand. It ain't LeBron coming in town, right? I got it. Give the tickets to somebody. Let somebody use them. Let somebody use the tickets. Because there's a lot of people that do want to go to the games, and all those lower bowl stuff, that's all sold. So I know you're sitting there with them. Give them to somebody. Grizzlies Wizards tonight, 6:30 pregame show, 7 o'clock on FanDuel Sports Southeast. And then we got a great football day on Saturday and Sunday, and we will reconvene on Monday as after tonight, Grizzlies going to be out of town for a long time.
Yep.
They're going to be out of town for over a week.
Hustle open the season tomorrow night at Rio Grande Valley, 7 o'clock. It's on the G League's website if you want to watch it.
There you go.
Home openers Monday night.
Man, I feel like we've been doing this for years. We got to just get the games on someplace I can watch on my friggin' smart TV.
I agree.
I shouldn't have to look on the internet to find a game.
I agree.
Make it easy.
Yes.
We're brand building.
I hope something happens with this new television deal that got signed when it goes into
You know what?
effect.
Hey, you know what? You know what, Roser? Me and you two. I mean, you and me too. Not the movement. Just me too. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Roser's birthday. If you see him, give him a kiss.
Don't say anything to
Give
me.
him he loves high fives.
I do love high fives.
If you see Roser, give him a high five for his birthday. That's what he wants. A high five. He just wants a damn high
Just give me
five.
a high five is fine. Say hello if you want. That's fine too.
That's right.
Yeah.
But just a high five.
Yeah, high fives are cool.
All right. We'll be back Monday. Until then. Oh, thanks to Jalen back in the studio.
Yeah, Jalen's
we had
here
Jalen
today.
back today.
And now he's gone again until like December or something.
Who could blame him?
Yeah.
He was like, you know what? I forgot how bad this show sucks. I'm going back to paternity leave. We'll be back Monday. Until then, we're gone.